Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand. This is Ecovacs Deebot T30S with AI. And this model is great for households with pets, like my very furry Meow Meow. Meow Meow likes to get brushed, but of course her hair is going to go all over. And she likes to explore my bedroom. And as messy as a kitty is, I'm awful messy too. And if it's not me making the mess, it might be a guest that's staying in this room. It's also my guest suite. It's got coffee service. It's one of the most active rooms in my house. So with lots of messes going on, it's time for my DEEBOT T30S AI to get to work.
Entering intelligent hosting mode and starting work.
DEEBOT's T30S AI knows where the stains are and where the messes are. It has a higher knowledge of mapping and understanding the stains like never before. That AI intelligence is identifying the mess and realizing it's quite a big mess. So DEEBOT's T30S AI will go after a mess like this 3 times and focus on this. That robot vacuum is making 3 passes over the stain on my floor with that coffee, and it adjusts its forward distance up to 4 inches based on the stain size. Well, this is quite a big stain size. It's identifying it as a stain and it's mopping it in entirety and will go 3 times over it. The rest of the floor did not need 3 passes. This is what's truly innovative about the DEEBOT T30S AI model. And in other parts of the room, look at this TruEdge technology. You see how the mop has the extension going around the edge of this piece of furniture? Ecovacs has come up with the DEEBOT to have this TruEdge feature. So it can capture stains around table legs, sofa legs, and other obstacles like this furniture edge I have right here. And it's mopping with hot water. It has launched with a tank of hot water that's at 158 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 70 degrees centigrade. Those mop plates are rotating at 180 revolutions per minute. And that means it's giving intense friction with downward pressure that the machine puts on them to scrub the floors. The hot water helps in picking up those stains because stains dissolve better with hot water. And with the AI, it knows when the water's getting low, it'll go back home to empty out the dirty water and take in a new tank of new water. And at the same time, it's going to dry those pads with hot air.
Start charging.
And by using hot air to dry the pads, it removes the mold, the mildew, the smells. It's disinfecting those hot pads. And so with a new tank of hot water and clean hot pads, it's going to go out and clean some more. And because it's gotten rid of the icky water and any of the debris on those mopping pads, there's no odors. You're not spreading around the mess from one part of your room to the next because it knows to go and change out the water and dry the pads. And look at that floor. It's beautiful, like I had not made a mess at all. It moves fast and efficiently with all those features. And then back home it goes to empty the water again. You might have pets too in your household and know what I'm talking about when we talk about pet hair. Somehow it seems to have its own weather system and end up places you never knew that it could go, like under your bed. And in this case, this weather system really made a mess underneath my bed. We've got dust and dirt and a lot of cat hair and dust bunnies. Dust bunnies are mythical animals in my household that somehow live and I never see them, but they sure leave their mess behind. I think Meow Meow is underneath the bed checking out her territory. If there was a bunny out there, I don't know what would happen. Meow Meow often hangs out underneath the bed. She likes her privacy. Okay, Yiko, time to clean under the bed.
Start cleaning and mopping symptoms.
You can have a hands-free voice command because you can be busy with your hands, with children and pets and all activities of life that make it great to have an easy way to communicate to your DEEBOT T30S AI without having to touch the machine or touch an app on a phone. Your voice can do it all. The suction power is remarkable on the DEEBOT T30S AI. It has 11,000 PA. PA stands for atmospheric pressure. 1 PA is the power it would take to get one little piece of dust up. 11,000 is at the top of the end of powerful vacuum robots. All of the hair can clog and get tangled up in the brush underneath other robot vacuums. But the DEEBOT T30S AI has ZeroTangle technology. It's a new way they've created the brush inside and underneath to cut up hair while the brush is going around, forcing it to get into the machine in little pieces with a high suction fan. So the roller brush will be scooping up all that hair. The front and rear comb teeth will be cutting it up, and that new high suction fan will bring it into your vacuum so the airflow is not impeded. The suction power of 11,000 PA is fully being used efficiently to bring all of that mess up into the robot vacuum disc. And very quickly, the big mess under the bed is gone. Look how clean and shiny that is. And let's talk about the low profile of the robot disc. Here we have it going underneath a nightstand I have with hardly any clearance. The profile is about 3 inches, so it can get into tight places like this that otherwise were very hard to clean. So from under the bed with all of the hair and dirt throughout the whole room with a coffee stain, this room got cleaned fast. But there's more. And this room is also hooked up to a bathroom, and there's a lot of messes that happen on that bathroom floor. And I sure don't want to touch those with my hands. This is fantastic for hands-free cleaning. The T30S AI is going to navigate this bathroom around everything in this small bathroom and these tight spaces to get around the toilet seat and underneath the cabinets. And with that mop's edge extension, it's going to get it so I don't have to get there on my hands and knees and clean that myself. This is truly one of my favorite features of DEEBOT's T30S AI. Those mops are pressing down hard with that hot water and are rotating fast, 180 revolutions a minute, and it is scrubbing my bathroom floor. This is a happy moment for me to see this go on. It's not going to leave any residue behind because the AI is recognizing it needs to re-mop. It had gone back to its station to empty the dirty water, replace it with hot water, and with hot air, dried those mopping pads. No odor is there. And this was a very, very tough cleanup task for the fact that the AI in the DEEBOT robot mop will make 3 passes over stains like this on its own is revolutionary in vacuum technology. Look how clean the floor is. This is remarkable. Bathroom floors are the worst to have to clean, especially small ones with tight spaces like this. Voila, clean and ready for the next customer.
Cleaning completed.
It's time to regroup for my T30S AI vacuum. It deserves a little rest. That was one big mess. This is my kitchen. And this really is where all the messes happen, or at least the worst of the messes, because I'm always making a mess, or the kids are, or the cat is. Or if you had a puppy dog, it could really happen here, which you wouldn't want. We're going to start with the kids that might spill their cereal. That's a dry mess. And then usually it's me that does the wet messes, and this time it's orange juice. Well, I happen to have whipped up one of my favorite recipes. This is my banana cream chocolate pudding. It's just delicious. Well, sometimes that makes a mess on the floor. Well, that's the edible mess. So we're going to give it a challenge because I'm going to prove to you how great my Ecovacs Deebot T30S works with all of that AI. It's going to know what all these are. Check this out. Here we've got the dry mess on the left, the cereal, the orange juice on the right, and let's just say some unidentified clump beyond that. That could be an undesirable pet mess on your floor. Okay, Yuki, clean.
Continue cleaning.
And quickly, the DEEBOT T30S AI goes over, it vacuums up those crumbs, and then check this out. It is eyeing that clump in the middle of the floor. Now, we all know that's pudding, but it could be anything, and this is where the AI really comes into play. It has a camera in front looking and spotting messes and able to identify an area that it should not go over. Look how close it gets but avoids it. It's truly inspecting it with that camera and its magic eyes. And off it goes to clean up the orange juice. It's just bugging me to look at that pudding. Let's just clean it up to finish the job. And in the middle of a cleaning cycle, if the water gets really dirty, The app is going to send it home to change out the water, get clean water, and also heat up those pads to clean those pads, and that's what it's doing now. And when you want to clean, all you do is go into the app and press the play button. And it'll start. So off it goes to clean up the whole floor, and it scrubbed that area that there was a little bit left of the pudding, and it scrubbed it really well. It will make those 3 passes with that AI, which is great because you don't have to. It knows to scrub. And look at my kitchen floor after all those messes had happened of various kinds. That's quite remarkable, quite amazing. And that hot water that comes out of it is getting those germs. Kitchen floors are notorious for the messiest rooms in your house, and certainly some of the most germy. There's so many things that DEEBOT T30S AI can do, and I really love this app. Let me show you some more features of that. Another feature I really like is you can just end a task at any time by pressing the button on the app. End task. Into its station it goes to refresh the water and dry the mops. And it will power down after it finishes the cycle. And after a few cleanings, it's time to empty out the water. I grab the dirty water tank. Look at all of that. Ugh, that needs to be emptied. To open the water tank, you just simply unlatch it, and then time to pour that down the drain. I always rinse it out as well to have it clean to go right back in to its home station. And now it's time to go to my living room, where I have a front door, furniture, stairs, and carpet. That front door always seems to track in a whole lot of mess from the outside as people come and go. The DEEBOT T30S AI is quick to clean this mess and knows not to go down the stairs. The AI technology knows that there's a floor there, so it will not fall on a staircase. You sure wouldn't want to get broken and damaged with a tumble like that. And hopping from a hardwood floor to a thick carpet is no problem at all. And when it hops on the carpet, it retracts its mopping pads, so it's not going to drag water onto your carpet. They stop spinning and they're pulled up. And going under furniture to get underneath is no problem at all. We see it underneath an ottoman I have, even with a shaggy sheepskin hanging over. It'll still go into that little cubby and clean. And when it's done its work, Yuki will talk to you and tell you she's done. And back in the T30S AI goes. Now let me show you the special anti-tangle brush they have. So I flip it over. Now there's the brush, the blue thing in the center of that, and there's very little brush maintenance. Check this out. There's one little hair. I grab that, but this is ZeroTangle technology that the Research and Development Department of Ecovacs Deebot has put into this robot vacuum. I've taken out that brush and I'm showing that there's nothing on it. There's no hairs tangled in it. And look at this. See inside? These are the teeth that when they come against the whirling power of that brush, those teeth are going to cut the hairs into little tiny pieces. And the powerful fan is going to suck them up into the vacuum so they don't end up on your brush, having your brush be ineffective. They go right into the vacuum, and I have given this vacuum a very big workout. When you order the Ecovacs T30S AI, it comes right to your door. I put it on the floor of the kitchen and I opened it up, and right away you see information of what will be inside the box and how some things work. I love the quick start guide right on the box. I open those flaps, and here is all of it and how it came packaged. The package design was great, so there wouldn't be any damage during shipping. I laid the pieces out on my counter, many of them all packaged up. I'm going to go through these videos quickly just so you know everything you get is well taken care of in the packaging. And now here it all is laid out on my counter. You have to insert the side brush. It just pops right in. And let me just show you that these mopping pads come off with Velcro and go right back on, so you can wash them in the sink or in your washing machine. And look at these strong wheels on the side. This is what's going to hop up and down carpeting and thresholds and ledges. And here I am taking out that ZeroTangle technology brush. It has many different textures on those bristles. That's going to sweep it up. But here I am touching the blades on the interior of the machine. And that's what's cutting them with the superpower of the motor. The motor whirls it around so fast, the hair gets cut off. Back inside, I'm popping in the brush, and the housing component clicks right in. And now at the top, there is this dustbin. And this dustbin has a HEPA filter right in the front. And you can take that HEPA filter out if you want to. And you can wash it in the sink if it ever got dirty. Let it dry overnight. But I popped it back in and there's that dustbin right on it. Now that compartment sucks up the dust and the dirt and the hair. And then when it goes to home base, it gets sucked out of that into the cleaning dust bag. The top is the LiDAR. All the intelligence is over there. And here's a QR code so you can set up your app. The top goes back on, fits right in, snaps into place easily. What a good looking disc we have with the DEEBOT T30S AI. Now here's the front where the camera is. Now that camera is not always on. When it goes on, there'll be a red dot by it, and the assistant Yuki will let you know that the camera's on. Now you want that for the strong stain control. On the app, you can turn it off if you wanted to, but I always have it on. That's what's going to give you 3 passes over the stains. And it recognizes obstacles like the big pile of pudding on the floor or the pet messes. Here's a close-up of those 3 eyes for the 3D detection in its vision. What a great design. Now here is a charging station. There is a dust bag in that compartment, and that dust bag will last you 60 days of heavy use. It's 1 liter, which is over 1 quart. To download the app, it's like any other app. The QR code takes you right to Ecovacs Home, and when you get right there, it says hello, and away you go. It's the normal menus that you see with any app you would download on your phone. You need to set up your account, and then you connect it. A few more menus are going to roll by. It's going to detect your robot and you're going to press the DEEBOT. It's going to connect to your home Wi-Fi. It goes to 2.4 gigahertz of a Wi-Fi and it finds your connection. And in no time at all, it's connected. Remember my dirty kitchen? Look at it now. Sparkling and beautiful. Same with my living room. It looks so pretty. It was cleaned so well, even with the carpeting, and it avoided those stairs. And the messy room where the cat likes to hang out becomes perfectly clean. And what a beautifully designed vacuum mopping robot the Ecovacs Deebot T30S AI is. It will look great in any room. Isn't that amazing? I'm Rebecca Brand. Click link below to get your Ecovacs Deebot T30S with AI care. DEEBOT has a full family of robot vacuums. I've just shown you the DEEBOT T30S AI vacuum, but I've also used the T30S combo. That's great for homes that have all kinds of different flooring types and other cleaning needs. I like that there's a handheld vacuum that comes with it and is attached to it. I use that all the time. They also have the DEEBOT T30S, and that's a great option for basic home cleaning needs. It's got a great price tag, it's an excellent value, it's a bit simpler with great performance for standard household use. If you like this video, I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe, it's a recipe to frankly clean up after your kitty cats and children and every other mess in life that life brings you with all its joy. A lot of joy here. Bye-bye. If you like this video, here's some more over there, including really fun cat videos. She's a new star of my channel, apparently. Isn't that right, Meow Meow? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.